Okay, let's talk about the rack pull-up or the seated pull-up. Now, being a pull exercise, we're targeting the back muscles, the arm muscles, the biceps, the forearms, as well as the core quite heavily as well. Now, this is a fantastic exercise for anybody who wants to learn how to do a real chin-up or a pull-up, and it allows us to load the exercise very well without having to actually do a real pull-up. So, what we're going to do is have a rack and a barbell. Now, the placement of the barbell is entirely dependent on you and how long your arms are. So for me, this is a good setup. For yourself, it may be different. Now, when I go into the exercise itself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my arms overhead and I'll be pulling down to the floor. Now, the angle of my torso wants to maintain in this kind of posture where I'm not too far forwards and I'm not too far back as though I was doing a row. I'm going to be kind of 45. So as I pull my arms in, I'm going to make sure my torso stays here. A big mistake with this exercise is actually just raising the hips too high, and that kind of ruins the exercise and ruins the line of the exercise. So what we're going to do is place ourselves just underneath the barbell. I'm going to hold onto it, keep my hips exactly where they are. I'm going to lean back slightly to make sure that I'm comfortable, and from there, keeping my weight on my feet and my hips down, I pull almost this seated position. Head up over the bar, I can lean back slightly, lower to the floor, and allow my shoulders to really pull all the way down. So I can stop here, or I can come all the way to here. I want you to go to here. And from there, we pull again. All the way down, and we pull again. It's very beneficial to pause here at the bottom, take a second, and pull. And remember, we don't want to see this, where the hips are rising too high. Now that is more a seated row exercise, which is another movement entirely. If we're going to try and train a pull-up, we want to try and maintain this nice angle of the torso where the hips are low. And the reason for this is actually over time, we can place a barbell in the waist and actually load the exercise much heavier and even elevate the feet to give us a different kind of challenge. So that is the seated pull-up or the rack chin-up.